see Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, or Tim Pond, or is it Tampon Tim, or is it Tim Pond? I don't know which one it is. It's the guy who wants to put tampons in boys' bathrooms, 10-year-old boys. Make that make sense.
Sir.
Last night, Governor Walz suggested that because of your Ivy League education and your Silicon backing your political career, that you yourself are part of the elite. What is the first impression of them trying to frame you this way to the American public?
Well, look, I came from a family where nobody in my family had ever gone to law school. I grew up in a poor family. The fact that Tim Walz wants to turn it into a bad thing, that I actually worked myself through college, through law school, and made something myself, to me, that's the American dream. And if Tim Walz wants to insult it, I think that's frankly pretty bizarre. Certainly, he has been a far-left radical. You know what really bothers me about Tim Walz as a Marine who served his country in uniform? When the United States Marine Corps, when the United States of America asked me to go to Iraq to serve my country, I did it. I did what they asked me to do it, and I did it honorably, and I'm very proud of that service. When Tim Walz was asked by his country to go to Iraq, you know what he did? He dropped out of the Army and allowed his unit to go without him, a fact that he's been criticized for aggressively by a lot of the people that he served with. I think it's shameful to prepare your unit to go to Iraq, to make a promise that you're going to follow through, and then to drop out right before you actually have to go. I also think it's dishonest. Something, again, if you guys ever get an opportunity to ask Tim Walz or Kamala Harris some questions, he made this interesting comment that the Kamala Harris campaign put out there, and I bet they're regretting they put it out there now, because he said that and he was making a point about gun control, he said we shouldn't allow weapons that I used in war to be on America's streets. Well, I wonder, Tim Walz, when were you ever in war?
All righty. Show me what you've got.
What was
I'm
this
not
weapon
interested in
that you carried into war, given that you abandoned your unit right before they went to Iraq, and he has not spent a day in a combat zone? What bothers me about Tim Walz is the stolen valor garbage. Do not pretend to be something that you're not. And if he wants to criticize me for getting an Ivy League education, I'm proud of the fact that my mamaw supported me, that I was able to make something of myself. I'd be ashamed if I was him and I lied about my military service like he did.
Yeah, so let's talk about dishonesty. This is a standard operating procedure of the left, of the Democrats.
All right.
And in essence, what they do is they hold themselves to a double standard. And what I mean by that is that, in essence, at the end of the day, all they want, if I had to sum this up, the Democrats want to keep their voters blind, deaf, and dumb, and dependent. Blind, deaf, dumb, and dependent, okay? Holding a hand out. That is the Democrat way. Give me what I want. Don't give me the tools I need to then go out and get whatever it is I need and ultimately want. No, just give me what I want, not even what I need. Give me what I want. Blind, deaf, dumb, and dependent. The Republican Party, populace, the party of common sense, is we can all succeed. We can all strive for life, liberty, freedom, the pursuit of happiness. We can do that, okay? And here are the tools to get it done. And so, dishonesty. The left, Kamala Harris, and in fact, Tim Walz now, trying to throw J.D. Vance's Ivy League education out as some sort of scarlet letter, some sort of blemish. Absolutely insane. Absolutely ridiculous, okay? It's developing and is further perpetuating and enforcing and enabling this idea.
300. I gotta do 300 10 more times.
Hatred.
Makes 3,000.
This is no different than claiming Donald Trump to be
100 more times makes 30.
Because in essence, what you're saying is that a particular political party, particular political candidate, a particular person doesn't like someone else because of a difference, and in this regard, skin color, which cannot be changed. That discrimination creates racism, based on a difference. But this dishonesty exists within the Democratic Party from the standpoint of, well, we're going to do the same thing, or they're going to do the same thing because we, us, we are not included in the Democratic Party, I don't think. They're going to do the same thing. It just looks and feels different. And don't ever call us out on it because we'll deny it until, in essence, the Democrats don't like and they discriminate against J.D. Vance because of his education. Make that make sense. Now,
Time for a storage shuffle.
J.D. Vance, he made a good point. If you can ever ask Kamala Harris a question and get an answer, then, and that is, that's a hot take because no one's been able to do that. Kamala Harris and now Tim Walz are going to be propped up by the media as this fictitious powerhouse that is extremely and wildly popular with everyone, and they have nothing to say. And in fact, Tim Walz is going to have everything to say. He's going to have the most to say because he's an absolute freaking moron for a variety of reasons, but quite possibly because he even accepted to be Kamala Harris's vice president, which is pretty much floating around the entire country and all of Washington as a career killer. But I digress. This dishonesty continues to rear its ugly head with lies. As J.D. Vance explains, Tim Walz is making reference to the weapons that he used in war, a war in which he was never a part of. And in fact, he dropped out of. He turned his back on his unit and he tucked his tail between his legs and ran away like a coward. And this is exactly why the Democrats
do
not want to see the left engaged in a true and honest and legit debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump and Tim Walz and J.D. Vance.
As an exception.
Look, I've always believed in reasonable exceptions. This is a misrepresentation of my view, but let's hear it from me, not from Congressman Ryan. I absolutely think the 10-year-old girl case that we've, of course, heard a lot about, an incredibly tragic situation. I mean, look, I've got a 9-year-old baby girl at home. I cannot imagine what that's like for the girl, for her family. God forbid something like that would happen. I have said repeatedly on the record that I think that girl should be able to get an abortion if she and her family so choose to do so. But let's talk about that case. Because why was a 10-year-old girl in our community, in our state in the first place? The thing the media and Congressman Ryan, they talk about this all the time. The thing they never mentioned is that poor girl was by an illegal alien. Somebody that should have never been in this state in the first place. You voted so many times against border wall funding, so many times for amnesty, Tim. If you had done your job, she would have never been written in the first place. Do your job on border security. Don't lecture me about opinions I don't actually have.
Let alone the fact that J.D. Vance and Donald Trump can speak eloquently and freely of, with their own thoughts and opinions that connect with the voters on both sides. On both sides, okay? One side doesn't admit it in public, but on both sides. But they speak the truth. They speak facts, okay? And they're not engaging in this rhetoric of continuous lie or a continuation of lies, okay, that the left is trying to do, which is really hard to do because the more you lie, the more you have to lie to keep up with the lies, but the more lies that you tell, the harder it is to keep the story straight, which we've already seen instances of that falling apart from the standpoint of the mainstream media, particularly CNN, Axios, AP, and these candidates themselves, Tim Walz, Kamala Harris. But besides that, J.D. Vance is just good. He's good. I mean, I think Tim Walz is very vocal, but most, if not all, of what he says doesn't make sense. It goes against the common core principles of what this country was founded on, the Constitution. And otherwise, it's an exaggeration of the truth, or it is misinformation, or it's a lie. Point blank, period. These are the presumptive Democratic ticket nominees and front runners that are going to wipe Republicans, Trump, Vance, MAGA, wipe the floor with them based on poll numbers, which I've yet to be polled. Have you been polled? Yeah. These folks want to make it so that literally being a patriot is illegal. And this from the home of Kamala Harris, California. Police harassing a man for exercising his constitutional rights and infringing upon them before things escalate. You know how the police like to escalate things, right?
Police over here right now. Get the cops over here if you've got a problem with it. I'm a lawyer. I know you are. Before you violate my constitutional rights, get the cops over here. Trying to take away my right to express myself. Get the f*** out of here. I haven't.
But maybe that's why Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are so for defunding the police. They want to defund the police. They want to open the border. They want to make America unsafe again. But I guess at the end of the day, even if they were able to succeed in accomplishing these tasks, you know what they would do? They would turn around and say it was Trump's fault. And sadly, there are folks out there who would believe it. There's folks out there who would believe it. And I'm going to share with you guys a clip that Benny Johnson put up. And this tells a very vivid story, in my opinion, of how the Democrats would prefer their voters and citizens of this country and people in general, because we're about to not have citizens living here. You know, it's going to be a free-for-all. Remember, blind, deaf, dumb, and dependent. And they have been brainwashed. They've been drinking this Kool-Aid provided by the government to trick them and convince them that a name, that name being Trump, is synonymous with bad, synonymous with problems, synonymous with racist. But I'd be willing to bet if these sane people saw GOP, it wouldn't affect them. They don't even know what it means. I'm pretty sure if the same people saw Vance, they probably would be less triggered because they haven't been conditioned to have the same automatic reflex or response to Vance as they have Trump for so long.
Bro wears a Trump shirt for cookout, and this is just pure disrespect. Most entertaining video on here. So, I'm about to go in here with this Trump shirt on every Sunday. As you can see, we have family here. Everybody's here. It's about to be live. And I hope I don't get slapped.
And these are the folks that we should be talking to. We should be sitting down and having conversations with them and addressing concerns, but I don't even know if that's possible because they literally don't want to hear a word you have to say if what you have to say goes against their core beliefs that they've done zero research on. For instance, Amber Rose, she's a prime example at the RNC, explaining how she did her homework, she did her research. Remember, folks, trust but verify. And that's why we make these videos. That's why we do this each and every day. That's why I hope to reach at least, even if it's just one person, which we've been reaching a lot of folks. We've been reaching a lot of folks, getting a lot of views, getting a lot of new subscribers, getting a ton of comments, getting so much support. Greatly appreciated. But honestly, really and truly, if I can reach just one, And maybe we're not going to change their mind, but at least if they say, you know what, I didn't know that. You know what? Nobody ever put it to me that way before. You know what? You're right. You know what? They have been lying. Then it's all worth it. Then it's all worth it. Because I can tell you guys without a shadow of a doubt, I've never met the man, but I believe wholeheartedly, 100%, 110%, that this is in fact the real Donald Trump. This is in fact, this man, the same man who risked his life, took a bullet for this country, the same man that was in office in 2016, the same man all along that the left and the media and Democrats have all been trying to view, MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, Joy Reid, everybody who hates Donald Trump, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, it's the same man. He hasn't changed, and he's a good man. I don't care what the weaponized justice and legal system in New York City or in Atlanta or in Florida or wherever, whatever they try to throw at him and try to say that about him, I trust and believe wholeheartedly he's a good man.
Hey, Michaela, I know you spoke. Just come up for a second. Come on. This young woman, I walked into, I don't know what the hell restaurant it was, but I walked into this restaurant. And we do it very quietly. We don't announce it. That's for, security reasons over there. I walked in. She's behind the counter, and she didn't know I was coming. And she goes, "It's President Trump." She looks at me. "It's President Trump. You saved me." She gave me a kiss. I said, "I think I'm going to go back home to the First Lady." Politician, that's that. For me, I don't care. I just want to tell you, you are an unbelievable person with a great personality. You lit up the whole room. You lit up the whole room. I said, weeks later, I'd go, who is that person that was so incredible? She knew everything about me. She had no idea I was coming. She knew everything about me. And, the historically black colleges and universities, I gave millions and billions of dollars to. They kept coming back, and I said, "Why are you doing this?" And we gave them long-term funding. And she knew that because she said her college, she loved her college. She said it was so great, right? You loved it. Yeah, that's right. She loved her college, and she said, "You saved my college." What was your college?
The illustrious Clark Atlanta University.
And it was so impressive, and I felt so good because she really did. She really said, I said, "Did you like the college?" She said, "No, I loved that school. I loved that college." And that's what it's all about. But you are an incredible person. I think you have a tremendous future. I really do. And I'll do whatever I can to help you. Okay? Thank you. You want to say something?
I thought I was done. But I do want to add on to some of the remarks that were made by others, and we do need to do our best to get the message out there. The fight is nothing if all we do is talk about it amongst ourselves. So that being said, since you said you helped me, shameless plug, if y'all need anybody to knock doors, make phone calls, wave signs, get people out to the polls, call me and conserve the culture. Because not only do I mobilize the HBCU students so that they may get this message, but I'm the best person when it comes to black engagement in the black community. And nobody needs this message more than my folks. So if y'all care for real, conservetheculture.com for any and all inquiries. Y'all can follow me at Miss Kayla, baby. I'ma give it back to Big T.
So it's floating around the internet. The internet's buzzing that Michaela Montgomery, there's rumors, there's talks, believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. There's always three sides to every story, right? But rumors that, hey, she should be hired by the Trump organization and she should help the campaign. I'm sure she is. But I actually thought about it yesterday. I want, if there was an opportunity, if there was a way for me to be, I would be for it. But I also think that maybe this is in fact that opportunity. I'm seizing that moment right now, right here with you guys. Again, thank you so much for giving me that opportunity. And if you guys are on the same page, if you can hear me, okay, if you really truly can hear me, figuratively, not literally, then just let everybody know. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. It means a lot, and it reinforces the message, and it gets the word out. When YouTube sees it, when YouTube feels it, then it gets circulated, it gets spread. You guys do it as well. I know a lot of folks in the comment section have been saying that I share your videos. Somebody left a comment that they shared my video with all 1,600 of their followers on X. Thank you, appreciate that. A lot of folks said they try to share my videos on Facebook, but Facebook is not so friendly with that share sometimes because we do go kind of deep. And so either way, I appreciate it. Let's get the word out. Let's make sure that we walk into November 5th with an army of informed voters behind us rather than a crowd of angry libtards who haven't woken up yet from this nightmare and this hypnosis that the Democrats and Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, and Chuck Schumer, and everybody, the deep state, everybody involved, George Soros, everybody has had them under this mind control of for so long, okay? This is not about me. It's not about just you. It's about America. It's about our future. It's about our safety. It's about our economy, our savings, our livelihood, future generations, our kids, our grandkids, great-grandkids. It's about everything right now is on the line. It really is.
Now, I want to take some questions from the media, but before I do, just a couple of points. One, I'd like to start with Michigan reporters, people who are in this area. So if you are a Michigan reporter, raise your hand, and I'll start with you. The second thing I would say is, while we're on the topic, Kamala Harris had another scripted set of remarks before a teleprompter yesterday, and today marks 17 days where she has been the presumptive Democrat nominee and 17 days where she has refused to answer questions from the media. President Trump will go anywhere into hostile audiences, into friendly audiences, and answer tough questions. I will go anywhere and answer tough questions because I respect the American people enough to say that I should have to earn your vote. I shouldn't be expected to be given your vote while I hide in the basement or stand in front of a teleprompter, which is exactly what Kamala Harris has done. So I'd ask all the reporters here to show a little bit of self-awareness and demand that Kamala Harris actually do the job of a presidential candidate and speak to the media and speak to reporters. Until she does, you guys have got to stop giving her a honeymoon and pretending that she's something she isn't. This is a person who said she supports the police, yet she promoted policies to defund the police. This is a person who says that she wants a secure border, but she has been the border czar for 3.5 years while it's been wide open. And this is a person who says that she wants secure American communities, yet all of the people who are the police officers who are ensuring that we have safe communities, they don't seem to like Kamala Harris. And you guys have got to ask her tough questions about why that is. The media honeymoon for a person who runs away from the American people is disgraceful. It's not just disgraceful for Kamala Harris, it's increasingly disgraceful on the part of the media. So with that, Michigan reporters.
We have to hold the media and the Democrats accountable, period.
Now they're saying Kamala is the greatest thing since sliced bread. But just a few months ago, they were admitting that she's the worst vice president ever. If you don't believe me, check it out.
There are reports that say that you have the lowest approval rating of any vice president.
Well, there are polls that also say I have great approval ratings.
Swing voters don't like Harris. How big a drag is Kamala Harris on the ticket?
She's a pretty big drag. I think she was arguably Biden's worst political decision.
They don't like her. There's lots of reasons they don't like her.
Kamala Harris's approval rating is now at 28%, which is an historic low for any modern vice president.
It's the mainstream media, one outlet after another, one league after another. The Kamala Harris is the worst vice president ever, the worst politician ever.
We don't see the vice president. what people are saying to me, and I'm sure they're saying it to you, where's the vice president? Some White House officials feeling that she came off looking unprepared for inevitable questions about when she might visit the southern border.
And it's not just the media, okay? It's not just the media. The media is just, it's an extension, it's an arm of the left. They are in their pockets. They're funding them. They are paying them. They are paid promoters. This is election interference. There's so much illegal activity going on between campaign funds and the promotion of campaigns and equal and fair airtime. I don't know all the legal terms of it. I'm learning a lot about it as we go right now with the Federal Elections Commission, the FEC, and everything that's happening. Everything that's happening right now is unprecedented. Everything that's happening right now is happening so fast. And everything that's happening right now is so corrupt that it's literally like it's so corrupt that unfortunately the folks that you're supposed to alert and blow the whistle to about the illegal activity and corruption are quite possibly the most corrupt, engaging in the most illegal activity, and thus you then find yourself on a lonely island. Now, granted, that may not last very long. This could be fixed. This could be corrected. There are some courageous folks out there right now who are trying to make some dramatic and drastic changes. For instance, the Valentina Gomez, who's running for Secretary of State in Missouri.
I love coming to rural Missouri and seeing this beautiful farmland that our founding fathers fought for. And the crooks in Jefferson City that despise me have already sold it to China. But this beautiful face gets to end their corrupt political careers. Let's make Missouri great again. Before, if a man hit a woman, it used to land him in jail. Now, he gets you a gold medal at the Olympics. These are the worst Olympics in history. They have made a mockery out of Christianity and women. And let me remind you, there's no such thing as a chick with a dick. Keep women's sports female. This is what I will do to the Green Books when I become Secretary of State. These books come from Missouri Public Library. When I'm in office, they will burn. Why don't we have a month celebrating American nationalism? Or a family for all the mothers and fathers out there that have fought for their children. Or even a prison. For all the prisons out there like John Lennon. BLM raised millions. But what did they do for Black lives? It is outrageous to see people asking for reparations, even though they never went through slavery. These ungrateful people should be celebrated because they were born in the greatest nation to ever exist. Here's a tip. If you don't like America, kindly get the fuck out. Wait. It again for anyone that commits crimes against children. And I know of a budget and eco-friendly solution to this problem. I am more than happy to never give up your guns. And I cannot wait to hopefully every illegal in America. So here, protect your family and your property. So fuck you and what you become during 41st Secretary of State.
She's about as close as you're going to get to a borderline uprising and civil war and complete revolution. And she's definitely making a name for herself. She's definitely making waves. She's definitely gaining a lot of attention. But she's pretty much, I think, the last straw before you start seeing folks mobilizing. Okay, I'm talking about more of a Coleon Noir. We are the militia mobilization, if you know what I mean. Just saying. But I don't think it's going to come to that. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because of this prime example right here. And the fact that the MAGA Republicans and the Trump MAGA 2024, Trump 47 populists, us here, we on the right, we're better than they are. We're better than those against us. We're better than the left, and we don't stoop down to their level, you know? Clearly obvious from this Trump rally and the way that the crowd behaves. Here, check this out.
Is there a doctor in the house, please? Doctor? Doctor, please. Thank you. really something. I want to just thank everybody for the way you behaved. That was beautiful.
There's no chaos. There's no blue hair. There's no twerking and profanity-laced lyrics. There's no mentions of having your pussy eaten with your panties on. None of that. Oh, by the way, there's no lying either. But that can't be said for a Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, liberal, Democratic rally.
And I got to tell you, I can't wait to debate the guy. That is, if he's willing to get off the couch and show up. See what I did there? And I got to tell you,
One in which lies are told, rumors are spread, tall tales. So what's with this rumor that J.D. Vance had sex with a couch? The viral allegation that Trump's VP pick wrote about pleasuring himself between two couch cushions is funny, but false. Literally, the definition of the Harris-Walz campaign, it's a joke. Should not be taken seriously. J.D. Vance didn't fuck the couch, but Tim Walz did fuck the entire state of Minnesota. Annual net migration to and from Minnesota. The chart is unreal, folks. Trump's building walls. You got Trump's walls, and you got Kamala Harris's walls. Which walls do you want? And if Democrats can insinuate that J.D. Vance his couch, then I can insinuate that Tim Walz his dog. And that's one of the posts here on X. Stop being afraid to fight these people how they you. But again, I don't think we need to stoop down to their level, okay? We should fight back. Again, the pen is mightier than the sword. Walk softly, carry a big stick. But let's fight back intelligently. Let's fight back with our wit and factually based information. Guy tweets that J.D. Vance wrote about having sex with a rubber glove stuffed in between the cushions of a couch in Hillbilly Elegy as a joke. People believe it because it's a coming of age story, not that preposterous that a horny teen would try this. It goes viral. Memes about JD smashing a couch spread like wildfire. AP fact checks the whole thing with the headline, "No, JD Vance did not have sex with a couch." They delete the article because while they determined that the original tweet was a fabrication, they can't verify that he definitely has never had sex with a couch. So remember, folks, believe half of what you see, none of what you hear.
And after COVID and the Biden cover-up, America is seasoned vexed by now. We don't buy the hoaxes and believe the hype anymore. Our eyes are wide open. And if you're going to accuse someone of having sex with a couch, you better have video.
But more importantly, if it comes from the Associated Press, then it's probably fake, probably a lie. For instance, there's even YouTube channels coming out now that are pretending to be J.D. Vance.
Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to the J.D. Vance Show. The program may be brand new, but we've already got some pretty interesting reviews. The New York Times called the show boring, Rolling Stone said weird, and Vanity Fair said boring and weird. So Kamala and her running mate, Tim Walz, had their big rally in Philadelphia today, and they talked about me a lot, so I think it's only fair that I get equal time. Okay, let's roll the clip.
And I got to tell you, I can't wait to debate the guy.
There's folks out here pretending to read Hillbilly Elegy and as if that context is even in the book.
Okay, so there's this rumor online that J.D. Vance wrote about having sex with his couch. That's not true, and today we're going to prove it. I should also say that I used to work in Democratic politics, and so as much as I hate J.D. Vance, I hate misinformation more. Here's a page. There's no number, but it's 179. Let's give it a read. During my first year at Yale, I felt like nobody would accept the real me. A working class kid who spent every night and sucking the cotton sheets of Mama's couch while the ottoman washed. Pushing that cushion with my eager little between its load the back out of this dirty.
They're lying to you. They're lying to you. Remember, I'm only here to try and bring you the truth as best I can tell. And as best I can tell, these motherfuckers are full of shit. Business Insider spoke to the man who started the JD Vance, the couch meme, Twitter user Rick Rude's calves. He partially defended making the false claim by appealing to a non-journalistic conception of truth. There's that word again, truth.
Why would I buy the expensive rod, fishing rod?
If the world,
I'm assuming you play on this server.
for instance, the greatest trick ever was the devil convincing
All right, let's send that back on now.
he didn't exist, and they believe it, then is that the truth? And this is one of the main reasons why I enjoy X so much, okay? And it's for reasons like this, because people
7-pound fucking fish.
platform, thanks Elon, and say stuff like this. Folks, JD Vance did fuck a couch. It was right there in his book all along, and it was definitely more than once. And then they insert an image of text insinuating that this is directly from the book, knowing that most people probably aren't going to check. They're going to run, they're going to spread this, they're going to gossip, yada, yada, yada. But there's clarification. And this is why I love X so much. It says that readers added context they thought people might want to know. The first user to post the fake image of the Hillbilly Elegy page admitted to creating it by modifying the ebook.mobi file. This July 26, 2024 article from Snopes published all of the evidence. So it's strange how, yeah, you're allowed to post fake news and parodies on X, but X will follow up and clarify so that too many people don't go around thinking
The Pioneer doesn't work at all.
but what's not fake and what is entirely true is the disaster
There's times where it doesn't even notice
Democrats have made
there are fish.
48 hours to select Tim Walz as Kamala Harris's vice president running mate. And this, I'm actually very excited about it. I'm glad that they did that because there's really no coming back from that. And this, in fact, kneecaps themselves. They kneecap Joe Biden, but now they kneecap themselves. And it's almost like
It doesn't work. I don't use it because it does not work. You can sit in water for as long as you want to and try to get that thing to work. It won't work at all.
and hurts them overall. And me, clearly,
It's kind of sad, actually.
their true identity.
It's a don't add things when other stuff is broken. That is like game breaking for RP or just in general. How about that?
Former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy is here. How does this pick change the dynamic of this race?
I bought it the first time. I got robbed and they took it. It was one of the many things that got took from me.
It is also a lens into how Kamala Harris will govern. Unlike a lot of other people, I don't think Kamala Harris is particularly...
And the thing about it is putting in a new system, bugged this system, made this one buggy.
This was the first presidential style decision that she had before her. Do you want a governing agenda of a centrist? I disagree with that a lot.
I can't even, it won't even let me reel in the line sometimes.
She made the choice. And so I think this is our best lens to see how she's actually going to govern. The reality is the vice president is far less relevant. He's not going to be the one setting policy. The reason I actually find this decision fascinating is it gives us a lens into the way Kamala Harris...
Like, there's fish. I've caught regular fish and they'll come out as if they're legendary. Like this one, maybe. Certain areas just produce legendary fish. Look, here's another one.
Definitely was going to help with Pennsylvania. He doesn't help anywhere. They say he helps with the Midwestern white man. Are they going to buy this guy? This guy that wants to give boys tampons in 4th grade?
That is so bizarre. That is so strange. On so many levels. Which, by the way, Michelle and I, we're going to do another video. We're going to do another collaboration or duet. So stay tuned for that. It's coming. It's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. And the crazy thing is I think like with Donald Trump, we were talking about so long the possibility of who his VP, his vice presidential pick could be.
1, 2, it's 5. 5 is. Wait, hold on. I don't even think I'm close enough to. Oh, fishery is right here.
Himself, Marco Rubio, Doug Burgum. There's so many. Okay, there's so many folks out there. And I think the other one was the governor of Virginia.
That's the fish exporter. That's a boathouse. Yeah. There's no fish there, dude.
Trump had a relationship with them all. Okay, he knew them. Okay, to some degree. Okay, I don't think Kamala Harris ever had a relationship with Tim Walz, ever. So how can you create a good and an effective team with two people who don't even know each other? And I can tell you guys right now, by reading the body language.
Oh, fucking A. I gotta take a bath. My dude can't even run.
It's not going to work out. This is going to be an unhappy home, and this is going to be an epic disaster if it gets to go beyond November 5th, okay?
The reality is this is a guy they're pitching in completely the wrong way as some type of Midwestern unifier. First of all, you can't be the unifier while also leading the charge on calling 70-plus million Americans weird in his term. And the reality is we have a much stronger case in return if we want to play that game. Boys versus girls can't define the difference. Boys competing with girls in women's sports competition.
Look, here's another legendary fish. There's 2 more out here, bro. That would make 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
We have a stronger case. But the reality is you can't be a unifier, but also somebody who's alienating 70-plus million Americans as just plain weird, as he calls it. The other thing is, it's just once the
Hey, where you at right now? Coming your ass to me, goddammit.
They realized it had to be a black woman in the vice presidency, now the presidency. That's exactly the reason Kamala got her job. But having checked that
Fuck. Yeah. Anyways, that wouldn't work anyways, cause that's metagame, dude. I just keep I don't want to. Out.
In either direction, they end up with the worst of all worlds, and that's what this ticket represents.
Yeah, so essentially, Kamala Harris was a DEI selection, and Tim Walz is a DUI selection. But the idea that a candidate or a position needs to be filled because a person is black or a person is white or because they're male or female or because they're Jewish.
That's the other thing I've noticed too. Certain fish spawns, are all certain areas where fish spawn at are all fucked up. Where, bro, I can just sit. There's some areas where I can just sit and cast and keep pulling fish. That's just broken. So I just don't even go there and fish, cause it's not even. It's not even. It don't feel like I'm actually trying. So yeah.
But it's the truth, and I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it for you guys. I'm gonna give it to you blunt, honest, raw, and real. I'm not gonna back down. I'm not gonna apologize, but we can talk about it.
The Minneapolis riots, that's going to be front and center in this campaign. It's going to be about the economy. But remember in that summer what happened. He let that city burn. He let it burn and then blamed America for the fact that it burned. Why would she pick someone like that on the ticket? Why?
I don't know what Ramaswamy is about to say, because I'm literally watching this for the first time with you. It was a clip that piqued my interest, so I...
Musky, right?
But I think, my opinion, she didn't pick Tim Walz. I think Tim Walz
Legendary.
and Tim Walz
Muskie. None. It don't even. It's not even calculating. I'm catching them because I'm not using that poll.
Political suicide.
So spending $250 on the fucking book is so I've spent $400, $250, $250 because I had to buy the poll again, and the second time they dropped it down to $250. So yeah, I've spent $900 bucks on shit that just don't work, features that don't work, that are added, they're new and fun and exciting. All the time I spent to grind to get that money together, I'm not even going to even bother filing a reimbursement. Don't introduce things that don't work. Period. They don't work. Like I shouldn't be an unpaid beta tester.
And that is just, that's not going to work out.
It just feels unfair to me.
But that's just crazy. Vivek, thanks as always.
Yeah, they want to say that Donald Trump, J.D. Vance is weird, then I'm going to say that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
So this logbook is pointless. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to use it again. Let's see. Common. None.
And now Kamala Harris and Tim Walz will not.
None.
Like if you guys agree. Thanks for watching.
None.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. Let's keep America great. Let's make America great again. God bless you. God bless America. MAGA 2024. Here we go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.
It'd been different if this system had those newer polls were the old poll. Get rid of the old poll and just get rid of the new poll and take the old poll and put it there where the new poll is and use that with all those feet.
President Biden went to the Royal Castle in Warsaw and unveiled a sanctions regime that he said represented a, quote, new kind of economic statecraft with the power to inflict damage that rivals military might. I certainly hope he was wrong, because if he wasn't, I'm a bit more worried about our military might than I was before I just read this quote. Because, look, the issue here is that sanctions, if you look at the numbers, have clearly not matched up with what the Biden administration predicted. So a couple of pieces of information. Biden swore that the Russian economy would be, quote, cut in half. The White House predicted that last year the Russian economy would shrink by 15% or more. In fact, it shrank just 2.2%. Biden believed that the Russian ruble would be reduced to rubble. In fact, the Russian ruble is one of the best performing international currencies in the world today, and is worth, compared to our dollar, worth the same as it was when the invasion began a little over a year ago. You were the architect of these things, and so I'd like to better understand the approach you advise President Biden to take. But first, I would like your candid assessment. Do you think that these sanctions have been effective?
Thank you, Senator. I think sanctions are doing their job. They're not the only tool we're deploying. The most important ones are helping Ukraine fight for its freedom, enlarging and fortifying NATO's eastern flank, helping the world get off of Russian energy, welcoming the millions of refugees flowing into Europe. These are the tools that in tandem can make a difference. But when it comes to sanctions, yes, I think they're doing their job. You are correct, sir, that the decline in Russia's GDP, 2.2% last year, is lower than what many expected, including me. But as I mentioned previously, I think what Putin has done is created a Potemkin facade. He has propped up this year's growth by sacrificing his long-term growth plan. How? Capital controls. If you have a ruble in Russia, it's very difficult to convert that to a dollar. If you can't access dollars, you can't import anything. Without imports, Russia can't modernize or diversify its economy.
Hit the brakes, my man. Yo, you gotta pull the brakes on that thing. That bugger was everywhere.
He's the kicking. Government spending by 60%. You can do that to prop up GDP growth, but you'll deplete natural savings. You'll drive up inflation.
Now, maybe you can help me, but man, I've been mining for some gold. Well, I guess panning for some gold. I guess I just haven't found the right connections to buy that son of a bitch.
I have no idea how to pan gold or anything for gold panning whatsoever.
Okay, okay. Well,
You
hey,
probably know more than I do.
all right, all right.
I'm still trying to figure out fishing.
Yeah. Well, I just, I appreciate you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. What was your name?
Bruce Swagger.
Bruce. My name's Bo Langston. Nice to meet you, Bruce.
Nice to meet you, Bo.
This particular context, failure to see obvious short-term benefit to the Americans, obvious short-term damage, or at least nearly as significant as short-term damage to the Russians, actually causes some credibility issues with our own government. Just a couple of other questions here. So I wonder when you guys were thinking about designing these sanctions, if you maybe underweighted and understated the importance of manufacturing, mining, sort of real sectors of the economy that are much more important when you're developing a war economy than, let's say, finance or technology, digital technology. I'm sort of curious there, sort of how do you think about that? Because you mentioned the Russian industrial base being degraded, but when I look at Russians, having a 6-to-1 artillery advantage against the Ukrainians and being able to, as apparently as far as the eye can see, develop artillery munitions in a way where already America's stocks are being depleted. It looks on the ground as if the Russians continue to have not just an artillery advantage today, but will plausibly have an artillery advantage 6 months in the future. Did you guys underweight the importance of manufacturing, mining, the older economy, according to a lot of people, but the economy that actually matters when you're fighting a war?
Thank you, Senator. It's a good question. Look, so we designed the sanctions to apply pressure where we have a strength that intersects with Russia's vulnerability. So foreign capital was one of those areas. Cutting-edge technology was a second. And yes, we have gotten into supply chains where we feel like we had collective leverage over Russia. But, look, I think as it relates to the battlefield impact, we'll never know because the intelligence on the ground in Russia is so sparse. But every indication that I've seen is that he's running out of precision-guided munitions, running out of avionics, night vision goggles, satellites, tank production, car production, and he's having to rely on industrial goods like dishwashers and press pumps to actually function his equipment in his military. He's relying on North Korea and Iran to substitute for the kind of technology you need to prosecute a war of this scale. Meanwhile, we're supplying the most sophisticated weaponry that we can to Ukraine. So I think we're giving leverage to Ukraine on the battlefield. That's really where it matters most. Sanctions will never be a substitute for that kind of support.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. And I've been left with
Thank you. A good friend and an advisor throughout the entire primary and general election process, and whose organization.
This court can surely and then sponsors the United States along with both a double jeopardy case. We're gonna Wikipedia it.
Not good. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, your posture's not good.
Mine is on?
Nope. Yeah, you having issues.
Your posture's not good either. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with going on with the county today? Holy shit.
It's look, everything, bro. Can't walk, can't ride a horse.
Defendant's got to face another trial for the same charge. Double jeopardy doesn't stick. Didn't stick for YNW Millie. But that's a. Amy Charlene, thanks for becoming a member. Yeah, so Don Dada, I saw you joining late, but it looks like others have already given you the instructions. So if you're still watching this live, go back about 50 minutes at this point, and you'll be able to see Harvey say, excuse me, because Love's trying to cut him off, and you'll see Love get chastised again, but not really held to any smoke and fire
Alrighty,
for doing the
show
same
me
thing
what
you
you've got. Just set your stuff down for me right here.
Okay, cool. So maybe this is in it. So the court acknowledged that the trial judge's action in acquitting was based upon an egregiously erroneous foundation. And you might be, you go to like just the air.
Pleasure doing business with you.
All right, y'all. This was just a quick, short one. Appreciate y'all. Love, peace, chicken grease. Holla at y'all.
The trial did not terminate prior to the entry of judgment, as in Glory v. United States. It terminated with the entry of a final judgment of acquittal as to each petition. Okay, so